The crash of romantic comedies. But in this case, that's a good thing. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the film review, episode number 27, and the film I'm going to be reviewing for you guys today is Crazy Stupid Love. Now, Crazy Stupid Love is directed by Glenn Ficarra and John Requa, who previously directed I Love You, Philip Morris, and it stars Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, Julianne Moore, Emma Stone, Marissa Tomei, and Kevin Bacon. Now, the story follows several storylines, but the main one involves Cal, who's a man whose wife says she wants a divorce after 25 years of marriage. So he goes to a bar, loudly talking about his troubles, until he meets Jacob, who's a womanizer that sets Cal up to try and regain his manhood. And the rest of the film involves his quest to regain his wife back, as well as several other storylines that converge together. Crazy Stupid Love is actually a great film and a great romantic comedy for a number of reasons. I think the performances here are really good. Steve Carell is great as Cal. Here he's much more understated than Michael Scott or any of his other wacky characters, and he channels more of his performance from Dan in Real Life, which is a very underrated movie, by the way. Ryan Gosling is actually really funny as Jacob. You know, I never really thought that he could ever be this funny, but he also has some great dramatic moments as well. Julianne Moore is also really good as Emily. You come to sympathize with her character because even though she's the one who originally wanted to break up, she makes the audience understand what she's going through, and I think that's a really good job on Moore's part. Marissa Tomei is also very funny in a smaller role, as well as Kevin Bacon, and Emma Stone is also really good here as well. One thing I really liked about this film was seeing the various storylines unfold and converge. You know, each different storyline here is given time to develop, and they spend a significant amount of time on each one, so that by the time that they all come together, it's really hilarious and well done. I also really like the blend of comedy and drama here. There are moments here that are just so hysterical that had me laughing really hard, but there are also some really genuine, heartfelt moments that were actually quite moving. The film felt really genuine in its depictions of the crazy, awkward, and sometimes stupid sides of love. Now, if I had any flaws with the film, I thought it started out a bit slow, and it didn't really pick up until Cal and Jacob actually first meet in the film. Also, I felt like some parts in the end of the film were a bit contrived, but honestly, those are very minor complaints. Ultimately, I'm going to give Crazy Stupid Love a very strong 4.5 out of 5 stars. When it comes to romantic comedies, this is one of the good ones, and it's definitely worth checking out in theaters. So that's it for this review. My next review will probably be sometime next weekend when I review 30 Minutes or Less, the new comedy starring Jesse Eisenberg and Danny McBride. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the other side.